Hi there. Today we've got chair and wall exercises to help build real strength and improve your balance. Let's begin. Over to you, Ant.
Right, here we go. First exercise, legs slightly apart, arms in front of you, and we're just going to bend down, touch the floor, back to there. You can, if you're strong or feel like it, go up to there. Okay, and back down to there. We're just going to go to there to begin with.
Trying to keep in time.
Yeah, good for the back, good for the core, good for the tummy. Right, we're now going to go up above our heads, okay, up and down to there and then down. Just a small pause there, up to there and then down, up, down. You're going a bit fast now, you've lost me.
Okay, I'm holding up.
You're not. You've got to keep to my speed. I'm in charge.
Oh, no, you're not.
Okay, last 5. One. By George, you've nearly got it. 2.
Really?
Yeah, nearly. 3. That was 4 in case you hadn't
That's
counted.
4, yeah.
And
Brilliant.
5. Okay, shake your arms out a little bit. Not too strenuous, that one. Very good for you. Now we're going to do another one again for your core, for your arms. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down to one leg there, up, and the other leg there. Down. I'll try not to hit you.
You're trying hard not to.
I know, it's very difficult that. Very tempting. How are we doing? Not puffed out yet, are you?
No, I'm trying to keep in time.
Okay. Well, that's very difficult. Yeah, keep going. That's it. Should feel it in your spine, in your back, your core, and obviously your arms as you're reaching down.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, last 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Cool. Start to feel your arms tingling a little bit now. Okay, edge of your chair. Ready? Next one, arms again. Going to go up here, and we're going to be pulling a rope down, or pretending we're pulling a rope down.
That's good.
Fast or as slow as you like.
That's a good thing.
Try and keep it going for 30 seconds. It's a long rope.
Yeah, pull it down. If you actually think about pulling it down, you use more muscles, I'm sure.
To be decided on that one. The jury's out.
Okay. Each to their own.
Have we got to the end of the rope yet?
Well, a bit more, not long.
Oh, a bit more. Okay, keep it going then. Really working those arms. Keep smiling. Keep breathing.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. Okay, so this is over to me then.
Yep, over to Karo for this one because she's the expert.
So your legs are hip width apart, and initially we're going to put our right leg over our left leg as we cross them, back to where you were started, and then your left leg over your right leg and back to where you started, and keep going just for a minute. And that's great exercise for your quads and keeping your back straight, your core in,
and your hips.
And your hips, because you're moving those hip joints. Everything is helping our joints today, as well as building real strength and improving our balance. Essential for gardening and other things that you have to do, like lifting your grandchildren, your shopping, and if you also have trouble like I do, opening bottles and jars. So if you want to tell me in your comments which one you find the most difficult, we can arrange or put together exercises relating to that. Anyway, keep going. Please subscribe too. It doesn't cost you anything and it's absolutely free, and you get to hear when we next upload our videos. Right, have we nearly done a minute now? Are you counting? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Okay.
So now we're going to take our chairs and we're going to put them to the side. Okay.
That way?
Yep. And over to you.
Right, now we've got our chairs in place. We're going to do tandem walking. So one foot in front of the other, and then back, and then the other foot behind. You might be able to do this just holding your arms out, but if you do need to hold onto a chair, do. Try and keep your feet in a straight line, back straight, head up. Very good for your balance. Says he, nearly falling over.
Spoke too soon, but it is good to have the chair.
Yeah.
If should you need it. I've got a chair and a bookcase beside me. So it's just putting one directly in front of the other and then going backwards, which is the awkward part. But that's the good part.
Keeping your head up, keeping your back straight.
You're having to be careful not to kick Kiki.
Kiki's watching intently. She's going to give us marks out of 10.
Right. Shall I count down?
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
I'm glad you remembered 3.
2. And 1.
And stop. Right, next exercise is going to be hamstring curls.
I'll do it this way so that you can see a side view, and we'll do it forwards.
Okay, here we go. All we're going to do is bend your leg up behind you there. You should feel it in your hamstring. Change legs. Again, it may be helpful to hold on to something. In fact, it almost certainly will be. Back straight, head up. Deep breaths. Keep smiling.
That's good for your balance. If you can do it with your hands out to the side for a bit, on one leg, standing on one leg, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm not that brave.
Anything over 10 seconds that you can stand on one leg for is really good.
Pretty good.
So try just a bit longer on each leg now.
Okay.
Either holding on or arms out. Ooh.
Oh, I'm going to keep holding on. I find that slightly easier.
Yeah,
I'll try and
absolutely.
hold that leg up a little bit longer if I can. Keeping my back straight, head up. And I'm going to change legs. You'll probably find it easier on one leg than the other. And there's no logic into which one that is. If you're a footballer and you use your right leg, you may find your right leg easier to balance on, or you may find your left. There doesn't seem to be any logic in it.
But as long as you can do it, it's really a great exercise.
As long as you're balancing on one leg, that's great for your balance.
Should we go 5?
Okay.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant.
And stop.
Right, now we're going to just have a quick water break and see you for the wall exercises. Back in a second. They're really good exercises to help you build strength and balance. Hope you had a good water break.
Yep, and we're going to go on to the next exercise, which is wall press-ups. We're going to do it from 2 angles so you can see it. Carolyn will do it against the wall and I will do it against the windowsill here. You can use a ledge, you can use a worktop, you can use anything you like that you can lean on and hold on to. Okay, off you go, Caro, there. Legs slightly apart if you like, or you can have them together. And just lean forward and back. If you find it easy, move your legs a little bit further away. Great for your arms, great for your chest. Just press ups. You're holding your whole body weight, pushing it backwards and forwards, not too fast, nice and steady, under control. Hope you're counting, Caro.
10.
And I hope you're working because I can't see.
I know. Good, isn't it?
Yes.
11.
We're going for 20.
15, I was thinking.
Oh, 15, that'd be great, yeah.
13. 14.
I must be going faster than you, I'm on 25.
15. Ah, there we go then.
And we're going to lift our knees up one at a time. You can put your hands up here if you like, to there, then there, then there. Again, you can go nice and low, depending. But if you higher you go, obviously, the more exercise it is. Nice and gentle, under control when your leg and your knees go up and down.
You don't have to use the wall as a prop, but it's there in case you need it.
Yeah, we have done this exercise. You can do it seated as well, which I think we've done in previous videos. But it's nice to do it standing up as well.
Concentrating hard here.
Hope you're counting.
You got to 10.
It's jolly good.
11, I'll do 20. 12, okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. It's also great for your balance if you don't actually use the prop.
Yeah, good for strength, good for balance. Okay, next one. This is possibly the most difficult one we've done. Feet shoulder width apart. You need a wall for this one. Lean back and then you're going to sit down as far as you can, nice and comfortably. Ideally it should be at right angles, but that's very difficult. You'll feel this in your quads. You'll feel it in your hamstrings and your calves.
And your glutes. So I'm going to count to 10, but if you can't do it, then just go back up and we'll start again the next session. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And just come up if you want to.
Yeah.
And then we'll do one more session if you'd like to, but you don't have to. It really is good for your quads and your strength for all those everyday tasks. So I'm going to go back down. Okay. Not so far this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I do hope you've enjoyed today's exercises, slightly different to what we did last week, which was by the lake. And if you'd like to watch this video next, I really recommend it. It'll help you more with strength and balance. In the meantime, please subscribe. It means so much and helps our channel. And it means that we can get on and create more videos for you. So thanks again from Ant and Karo. And a quick twirl, I think.
You think? Ah, here we go.
Right.
Can we have 2?
Definitely have 2. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you.
It's completely free and it helps us. Thank you.